Hello everyone and welcome to episode 8 of Sleeping Giant, which is our Blackburn Rovers save. And I said we'd come back when we can get promotion, and we apparently can clinch promotion today. If you take a look at the league table there, 6 games left, which is 18 points available. We're currently 15 points clear of third place Bristol City, and we've got a far superior goal difference of 30 goals on them as well. So effectively, if we both win today, the media is saying we're pretty much promoted because of the far superior goal difference. It would take a hell of a lot to swing 30 goals anyway. But so today we can clinch promotion, and let's have a look at the other teams who they're playing. Brentford in second are playing Wigan. Kind of irrelevant for us today, but obviously we want Wigan to win that game because then we can hopefully clinch the title sooner rather than later. Bristol City, who we are more focused on in this game, are at home to Cardiff, so it could be a tricky one there. Hopefully they drop points. If they drop points and we win, obviously we are guaranteed promotion. Albeit we're hoping to be promoted in this episode. Let me take you across to the schedule though to show you what has been going on. You saw the Wigan game where we drew 0-0. We've only had one game since then, which was another disappointing draw away at Barnsley, and it was a last gasp equaliser. 91st minute, Derek Williams stepped up. It was just, look at it, it was the show of the Williams. Ben Williams for them and Derek Williams for us. But Williams actually steps up at a corner and nodded past the Barnsley keeper into the far corner. I was about to say Birmingham, Burnley. I could think of every other team there with the letter B at the start of the name. I just couldn't think of Barnsley, who were right in front of me. Yet, so Derek Williams headed past the Barnsley keeper, and we scraped a 1-1 draw really to keep our unbeaten run going, which is, I'm not going to count today, but quite a long run dating back to the 4th of January when we lost to Arsenal. But we are here for the Leeds game, and let's hope today we can clinch promotion to the Premier League. And we have gone with an unchanged side. In fact, there's a space on the bench which was going to be occupied by Lenihan. Adebayo needs to come back in, and that's what we're going for. In fact, I was going to say unchanged side. I did make a few changes here, and I don't know why it hasn't kept. But anyway, look, we'll quickly make them changes. We are going to put Lenihan back in, despite his sharpness, because I just noticed the match sharpness of Williams isn't great either. They normally play this way around, so we're going to go with that. And Nyambe is not back yet either. Apologies, guys. I normally have this bit sorted. Turns out I didn't have it sorted today. So this is the team we are going to go with. It's a familiar side. It's Walton in goal, Bell, Lenihan, Tosin, Nyambe, Travis Holtby in midfield, Rothwell, Dak, Downing, and just in front of them is top scorer Adam Armstrong. Let's hit the submit button and hope we can win promotion here against Leeds United. Leeds is always a tough game, I found, in Football Manager. I don't usually do too well against Leeds, but hopefully today is a different story and we do well against Leeds. They did beat us earlier in the season, so let's go and get some revenge. Does it say that? I don't want to put them under pressure by saying they're expecting us, the fans are expecting us to get promotion today. So we'll just focus on the Leeds result from earlier in the season and say let's go out and get revenge on them. And if we get revenge on them, we'll be a Premier League club again. And we're underway here at Ewood Park where we are unbeaten. Just jinxed it, haven't I? And hopefully we can remain unbeaten and get this promotion. So just looking how it's going down there. So yeah, we can see Brentford and Bristol City down there in the latest scores if you want to follow on as well. 20 minutes gone and not a highlight for you yet. Maybe there's a few nerves getting to the players, a few jitters knowing we can get promotion if we do win. Leeds, however, are 5th. They're looking to tie up a playoff spot, so they can't afford to slip up in this game, so it is a difficult game for us. Both teams have got something on the line. This could be a Premier League fixture next season. Still, no highlight half an hour into the game. If you want to see highlights in games, go and check out my Creative Club series, because the last 2 episodes, the second game in them 2 episodes, there's like minimum 7 goals in both of them. So if you do want to see more highlights, head across there and have a look. Check out the series anyway, it's quite good. It was our original series here on Reesy FC, and the first highlight here is with Leeds United. Hopefully they won't make anything of this. They've gone all the way back to their keeper, and Armstrong has closed him down now. I thought he was going to block that clearance, or the pass rather, and roll it into an empty net, but it doesn't turn out that's the way. We do have possession back though. Here is Stuart Downing now. He plays a lovely ball over to Rothwell, and Rothwell is in, and it's a good save from the Leeds United keeper. 1-on-1 there, Rothwell. You expect him to do better, but we know how Football Manager is. It doesn't like attackers scoring 1-on-1 chances, does it? The corner is cleared, and end of highlight right at the end of the first half. Looking at the stats, we've dominated this. A lot of chances. Leeds has edged it on possession, but we do need to put our chances away, and we are going to tell the boys assertively, I'm not happy with the performance, even though I am really, but I'm not happy with the strikers' performance. But we'll tell all of them off. They're a team. There's no individuals. Long ball up from the free kick. Rothwell puts a lovely ball in. Dak, I think it was blocked by Armstrong. Rothwell heads it down, and there's another block in there. And Leeds United are very lucky to still be level with us here. Some opportunities there, and I'm sure Adam Armstrong, the amount of goals he scored this year, he's just blocked one. Maybe he doesn't want us to get promoted today. Here is Nyambi. Tosin. We'll need to make something of this, because Leeds are probably going to have a couple of chances. I can't see them going throughout this game without having another couple of chances for sure. Travis on the ball, goes back to Tosin. Bradley Dack, lovely one-touch football to Stuart Downing. Downing, lovely ball over the top. Rothwell's in this time, and it's a lovely save by the Leeds keeper again. I'm not sure who's in goal for them. Casilla, is that? Anyway, he's a Leeds United keeper regardless. Another ball in, and Tosin's effort on the rebound on the corner is saved again. And looking at the scores, Brentford are winning, Bristol City still aren't winning. As it stands then, we are 15 points clear with 12 to play, I think. 12 to play for. Here is Downing. Lovely ball over the top. Rothwell is in, and Rothwell had his 14th goal of the season, and could that be the goal that clinches us Premier League football next season? Lovely ball from the wand of a left foot. You knew I was going to get it in there somewhere. Stuart Downing. And Rothwell, lovely volley. Maybe he's the one with the new wand of a left foot. Fantastic volley over the shoulder. And we lead 1-0. Absolutely dominated this game, but it's not over yet, is it? Here come Leeds. Now we've picked up the ball. We've got possession in deep in our own half. Here's Rothwell. Dribbling forward nicely. Is he going to have a shot? Have a shot. Oh, Casilla saves. It was a tame shot in the end. And we are going to have a look at making a couple of changes here. Let's have a look at the fitness levels. Don't really need to make any, but I will make some anyway. We're going to go with... I'm going to bring Sam Gallagher on for Stuart Downing. And let's see how it goes here. An hour to go, that'd be a long game, wouldn't it? 25 minutes to go. Hopefully we can hold on here. Tosin just picked up his 12th yellow card of the season. Nyambe's got a knock, so that's going to force me into bringing Rankin Costello on at right back. We can't take any chances here today. That will do nicely. We'll save the third one just in case of any other injuries. Come on, boys, let's hold on to this. Let's clinch that promotion. I think Bristol City are winning. They are. Rothwell's free kick in. Lovely ball over the back. Gallagher picks it up. Here's Lenihan. Crosses the ball. Adam Armstrong off the crossbar. It was off the crossbar. It wasn't saved. And we're knocking on the door. We're creating a lot of chances. We're almost, at the minute, too good for this division. Still 15 points clear of third place Bristol City. Effectively, they can catch us, can't they? Still, with the goal difference in mind. So hopefully, let's hope Cardiff can pick up an equaliser at Ashton Gate. Is it still called Ashton Gate? Not too sure. They've certainly redeveloped it recently. I don't know whether it's now a sponsored name, but Ashton Gate will do. Here's Rankin Costello. Sam Gallagher, Rankin Costello into Bradley Dack. Back to Costello. And is that Matt Phillips? Phillips puts in a decent challenge there. 95th minute here. Blow the whistle, referee. That's right. Take your time, Rankin Costello. Let's time waste a bit. Here is Dack. We're not going for the corner flag. We're going for a second goal. But there's confirmation of the 1-0 victory. Have we done enough? Well, have Cardiff done enough It doesn't say we're promoted yet. 1 game away, ladies and gentlemen. Niambe is out for 4 to 5 days. And Rothwell's also out for another week. So, the wait is on. Let's hope for the next game we'll be promoted. Who have we got next? Let's have a look. Cardiff away. Tough game, but let's hope that's the promotion winning one. So we just found out that 1 point will secure promotion for us away at Cardiff City. So here is the team we have gone with. Rothwell is unfortunately out injured, so Chapman comes in for him. Other than that, it's exactly the same side that beat Leeds United in the last game. So let's hope we can secure it now. We just need a point. Point would be lovely, and then we'll go on to wrap up the title at a later day. It'd have been nice to have done this in the home game in front of our own supporters, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell them as well. I am going to remind them we're a point away from promotion. I did that team talk that the assistant manager advised you to do. Let's tell the lads good luck for the next game. We only need a point. Literally all of the squad, bar about 4 or 5 of them, were like, oh yeah, well, thanks for putting the pressure on us. No need to remind us. So I've just reminded them again. Lovely ball in, and we're 1-0 up, and it's Adam Armstrong. It was a corner from Stuart Downing, and the Cardiff keeper, or the defence. Cardiff just completely messed up there defensively. No idea what happened. Let's have a look. Stuart Downing's ball. Keeper just completely missed it. And I assume the 2 Cardiff defenders there assumed the keeper, Neil Etheridge, was actually going to come for that and gather it. He came for it, but he didn't gather it. So we're 1-0 up, and we are firmly on course for promotion to the Premier League today. Let's hope it stays this way. It'd be nice to do it with a win, not a draw. Niambe has a free kick. Lovely ball at the top here to Adam Armstrong. Adam Armstrong have a dig son, and Neil Etheridge again. Well, this time gets his hands on the ball and gathers it. And so I'm just also looking, I'm jumping ahead again. Brentford are winning as well, so they're 5 points behind us as it stands with 12 to play. So there's going to be another couple of games yet. It could go down, may go down to the wire, but it should probably about 2 games time we should be able to clinch the championship title. And Adam Armstrong has taken a knock. Did it say a knee injury? Yeah, potential knee injury. We'll keep him on. It's a twisted knee. Maybe we should look at bringing him off at half time then. Didn't think it was that bad till I actually read it. So it looks like we're going to bring on Sam Gallagher. But as we're talking about that, Cardiff are in here and it's blocked and we've managed to clear it away. But the highlight still goes on. It's out wide here to Smith. Back out to Smith now. He puts the ball across. There's a lovely header and it's just wide. And there's a bit of a let-off there for us. Cardiff have come into this game since we've gone 1-0 up. And I think we're going to have to take off Armstrong. We don't want him getting injured for the remainder of the season. We want him there to secure the championship title for us. So we're going to put Sam Gallagher on and hope he can refine some of his goal scoring form. I mean, fair play to him. We haven't actually played him too much. He's always come on off the bench for us. But when he has come earlier in the season, Gallagher was coming on and he was making real impacts. But now he's not making an impact as much. Here is Murphy coming forward for Cardiff. Niambe tries to get a foot in there. As a poor challenge, and Josh Murphy has equalised for the Welsh team. It's not over yet. We're not up yet. As it stands, we're 15 points clear. What are Bristol City doing? They're drawing 0-0 at home to Hull. So even if we do lose today, obviously we don't want to lose. As it stands, we'd still be up. Would we? Yes, we would be. We're gone. Cardiff have a corner. They've stepped it up against us here, and I think it hit the post. I'm sure it hit the woodwork. That let off again. We're starting to really struggle here. Are the nerves getting to the players? Just gonna have a little look. What can we do to change this? Holtby's having a poor game. So is Travis. So our two. That's the problem here. These two are having a shocking game, really. So I'm going to chuck on, I think, Buckley. Probably for Travis, considering he's got a yellow card. Johnson, I don't want to give him the satisfaction of coming on. Yeah, we'll go with that. That'll do. Let's tell John Buckley, we have faith in you. Go and make a difference. Go and help us get that point, and you'll be a Premier League player next year. He might not be. I might sell him because we haven't really played him that much. But we won't tell him that until the summer. again, I went on about it in the last episode. When we do go up, we should go up now. I don't know. I'm interested to see how much money we're going to get to spend. Probably not a lot. In my mind, about 10 million, but hopefully more than that, because we are going to need to invest to stay in the league for sure. Because this squad won't be good enough, I don't think, to remain a Premier League side. Murphy's ball in, making hard work of this, but Stuart Downing has played through. Sam Gallagher, can he do something now? It'd be nice to go up with a win today. There's Gallagher. It's a poor effort. Why didn't he just cut back and play it back to Downing there? He was in a good position. And Yambe is really struggling for fitness. He was only 85% at the start of this game. But there's confirmation, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's wait. There we go. We've been promoted. Amazing. We're up. We're a Premier League team. And what a first season. And it's not over because we're only 3 points clear of Brentford. We've got 4 games left and we're chasing that championship title. And where is confirmation? Blackburn celebrate promotion. We've done it, guys. The first season's gone exactly to plan. And if we can get the championship title wrapped up as well, that will really crown a great season. So the first step is done technically. There you go. Board set initial budgets. £36.5 million. Whoa. A lot more than I expected. So let's hope. Maybe winning the league will boost that a little bit. Maybe it's 40 million. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But £36.5 million for the initial budget is rather good. We can get a good 4 or 5 players in for that maybe. That might be pushing it. At least 3 players we can get in. Decent Premier League quality players. So I'm rather happy with that. So if we come across the schedule now, you can see the long unbeaten run is still ongoing. It's a shame we've only won 1 in our last 4 games because we could have the championship wrapped up already. I kind of wanted that in this episode, but it's going to go to a later date. It looks like it will probably be Reading at home, I would have thought. But once again, just like this episode, I'll bring you back as soon as we can win a championship title. I will bring you back for that episode and you can watch us lift the trophy together. So if you enjoyed that episode, please leave a like on the video and more importantly, please subscribe to the channel to show the channel some support in the early days. Every like and subscribe really helps, guys. Share it about with your mates as well if you can. And we'll see you next time for hopefully the championship winning episode. Thanks for watching.